so more gaining. Here I came in, guns blazing, at raving, you get weighed in.
What a night for a fight! We're at Brooklyn Hall. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" tall with a reach of 66.1 inches. Facing her, Terri Belter Harper, 174 centimeters tall. Her reach, 165 centimeters.
This is it. This is that fight.
Katie Taylor, one of the best to ever do it, fighting out of Ireland. Terri Belter Harper. She fights out of England and won the IBO title back in 2019.
I'm so excited for this fight. There is no nonsense here.
And with that, let's go into the ring and the Hall of Fame announcer himself, Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Yorkshire, England, here is a women's super featherweight champion of the world, Terri Belter Harper.
All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
You know, look at the stars, ex-fighters, ex-champions ringside. You've got future opponents, past opponents. That's what these fights do. That's what these venues do.
Good luck.
What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. That punch scores. She throws the jab, but it doesn't score. She got out of the way of that right hook. This theater is used to hosting concerts and plays, but tonight it's the sweet science that takes center stage.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theatre, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent, all laid out there.
These two women pretty close halfway through the round. That left counterpunch will score. What a punch. Nice punch. Just missed with that hook. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round. Here's the bell for round 2. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. That left scores. She misses with the jab. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. Why aren't they keeping their gloves up? Swing and a miss with that hook. She can't find a home for that jab. That one lands. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's get it started in round 3. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. Two were made for each other. Trying to answer back. Good right hand. For defensive ability. She's showing us great heart, but at what cost? She's got to think about her future. Disaster averted. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when he catches you.
Harper got clipped. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, this fight is not going to plan for her. She's got to figure... Back at it in round 4. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. Just gets out of the way of that right uppercut. That big hook doesn't land. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. She misses with that jab. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close. Things are starting to heat up now as we enter the fifth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point. Not a lot of defense here at all. What is this fighter doing? There's nothing behind these punches. Solid punch. They're giving us a high-tempo show. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they... Here we go in the sixth round. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
You don't want to trade shots. Just when you thought we'd see a lull in the action, here we go again. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. That right uppercut misses. Harper got clipped. Seems like she's beginning to recover a little. Terri Harper just got rocked. Trying to fight her way out of this. She might just want to hold on and play some defense. How did they survive that? competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter... There's the bell to start round 7. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. When you're a power puncher, you're not as concerned with how many punches you throw. It's about how many you land and how hard they are.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done.
Terri Harper in some serious trouble here. And it appears they weathered the storm. How, I'm not sure. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Best rounds I've seen this year. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking it down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, the corner can't be happy. There's the bell to start round 8. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. See a jab from these two. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
She just misses with that big right hand. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Can't land the jab there. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round. Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. She's coming off a fantastic last round. Let's see what she's going to do here. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
What you've got to do, Terri, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
Fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one. Harper got clipped. These two women pretty close halfway through the round. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and that's what he's doing here. Someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out?
Oh, I heard that, never but I saw it.
They've avoided catastrophe there. This fighter is gassed out. Why sit in there and throw punches? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, things certainly aren't going her way. She's been on the back foot. She's got to turn the tables.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
It's round 10. That last round was a debacle. Let's see if she can get things righted here. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment. It doesn't always pay to be first. It pays to be last. Do you believe this? Good one. Missing with the left hook. Swing and a miss with the hook. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. So the judges can't make up their mind. No one wins, no one loses. This fight ends in a draw.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said were ridiculous. But these two fighters were evenly matched. And this is why we've got a draw. One thing is for certain, they're going to do it all over again.